against the Genji and the Tracer on the flank.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh, whoa, they gotta protect McCree though. Lynx are getting very low. The dive comes in, Muma trying to protect his back line, but a couple kills come in for Excelsior already. And that push is stuffed. A little bit of a distraction on the point from Clockwork, but he will, ooh, is he gonna get away? Yeah, gets to the health pack, fighting it out with Lynxer again. Lynxer still has that range advantage on that McCree. Sabielby dashes over. Oh, and Libero finishes off the McCree. More kills for New York. What a duel it was between Sabielby and Lynxer, but in the meantime, New York cleaning that one. Yeah, that's right, and there comes the Dragon Blade. Libero looking to cut down a few members of Houston. Gets Raucus, looking for a little bit more, but you know, he got two. But the biggest thing is they really scattered the Houston Outlaws, and that's maybe they'll have a couple DPS ultimates to use. We will see Raucus with an early pick on the Libero. That's big. Raucus goes down soon afterwards, though. They gotta keep the momentum going. Mano taken out by Clockwork. Sleep Dart from Arc misses. Gonna go back on that high ground here. Meanwhile, Sabielby waiting for Houston to drop down the point. There's the fight with Clockwork right now. Pulse Bomb ready to go. He's gonna recall, just try to delay as long as he possibly can. And Jonak fragging out from the high ground, boink down. And Jonak's got a great angle on this. However, Houston managed to kind of scrap out a couple important kills here, but Jonak, that's 3 for him already in this fight. Now he's fighting it out with Muma, trying to be kept alive. It's all about the supports right now. Transcendence down onto the point again. Houston will have the respawns, though. Maybe they can just barely take it if Muma can stay on the point. Ooh, I don't think he can do it, though. No, that's OT taken away, and Houston gets about a little over half. Want to run into that one, but Coolmat at a third health is a very tempting target. There's the D-Mech. Rockets down meanwhile, and that's a lot of kills coming in for New York. Boink did bring the Zenyatta back again. Libero gets the kill onto Lynxer. Oh boy, this is starting to get a bit out of control for Houston. And with the Transcendence coming in so fast for Jonak, there is nothing that the Outlaws can do, and that will be map number 1, going to New York Excelsior.
Convincing win from New York.
Just to knock Meko off his feet, but the healing pretty big here. Can they get the D-Mech? It looks like they have, and they get Meko as well. Houston in prime position to finish this one off. If they can just clean people off the high ground. Jake kills Sabielby with that main. Oh, that's a trap on the Sabielby. Good thing Jake is out of commission, though. Doesn't get any health back, but he does get to the health pack. Now New York back on the point again, trying to contest as best they can. Lynxer falls early in that one, but we're already into overtime for Houston, on the verge of taking this point, but New York on the verge of flipping it back. They will. Last ditch effort. Yeah, first will be the sound barrier coming in from Arc. Lynxer just waiting it out. Again, now Transcendence, Coalescence though, and there's the Graviton Surge, the combo with the Zarya, the Moira, and Jake comes in with the Riptire for a resounding team fight victory. They will flip the point back, and I think they may take this one right now. Save will be down. Nobody from New York able to get back to the point, and that will be round 1 going to the Outlaws.
Fantastic.
A lot more coming in. Great stick onto Raucus. They're going to get him before he has his Transcendence. Libero with a kill onto Jake as well. Muma on the run, going to get finished off a little bit later. And that will be the end of that fight. Nearly 40% now for NYX, but he needs to get more damage in there. Sabielby almost with the D-Mac onto Coolmat. Libero pops that barrage, but Raucus right there to take him down. And now Sabielby on the run a bit. Lynx are coming in with the Dragon Blade. Can he find a bit more? That's a lot of health on that Diva right now. With Muma there, maybe he can do it. Now the Primal Raging Winston comes in. A brawl on the point, and it looks like in the end, New York might be able to flip it, but Houston not done quite yet with this one.
They're really committing to this. Boink is the only one on the point right now as Lincoln.
Libero again, firing, and not a lot of people firing back at him. Meko taken out by Lynxer though, but Libero on fire, taking down Coolmat. Oh, direct hit onto Jake with that Bara. It's looking okay, but Raucus from behind takes Safara out of the skies. Now with the sound barrier, the remaining members of Houston trying desperately to hold this one, to flip it back again. They've got the Transcendence, but do they have the numbers? I'm not convinced. Nope, there goes Raucus, and that's going to be point 2 going to NYXL. Sabielby exits that fight. Now Lynx are the one who's low. Oh, that Defense Matrix saved him for just a moment, but Meko and Libero say no. Couple kills for NYXL coming in. Libero, once again, waiting it out. Gotta dodge that self-destruct. Muma about half health. They're trying to save as many ults as they can, and look at that. Transcendence comes in from Raucus pretty much after the fight is over, I gotta say. trying to delay it as long as possible. That paves the way for Linkser to walk in with the tac visor, so maybe they've done enough to flip the point here. Could be, but again, the delay, no, there's a Transcendence. New York gets back just in time. Jonak had that Zenyatta ultimate, and now Linkser the one who gets chased down. Oh man, every time. We're into overtime now, and New York, 99% to 0. They just got to clean this one up. Can Houston contest this point? That's a big boop onto Coolman. He gets knocked off. His charge was on cooldown, and now Muma a little bit on his own here. Libero takes this as a time to pull the blade in celebration, and New York will win Ryujehong Tower 2-1. That's a frustrating, not done quite yet. They're trying to chase down the Genji, and that is not a place I would want to be if I was a Genji against a Reinhardt. Muma chasing out, nice Earth Shatter onto Janus. He's going to charge right into Meko too. Muma with the big plays, and that may just be point A here. New York dropping down from on high. They get caught up in the Graviton Surge. Meko's going to get D-Mech. He was the only one in it. Janus comes in the background, but there's Muma dropping that Earth Shatter. There's a charge onto the Transcendence. Oh, and he's going to knock him off. What an angle from Muma, just dropping Jonak. He's like, go home, man. That's where all the Omnics live here. And take a breather, dude.
Savior will be staying alive in the backline throughout all of this, however. Muma still trying to get the presence on the card. Finally, they are going to take point B.
As New York tries to defend. If they get a stop here, it would be big. Oh, but there is an Earth Shatter paired up with that sound barrier. So much durability for Houston, and another charge on the Meko as he is nearly the last man standing. Libero dives into the Graviton, and here comes Janus. Sleep Dart taken out of commission, pushed back, taken out, and that will be, as soon as they finish off Savior, will be a completion for the
Fire with the Hanzo and the Widowmaker.
Oh, Libero's like, hey man, I heard your Hanzo is pretty good. Have you seen mine?
And his Hanzo has long been one of the world's best, Doa. Back in Apex, he was an absolute monster on this hero.
And there it is, another one for Libero as he picks out the Tracer. He kills the Tracer, he kills the Widowmaker, long range. What a statement from New York to start this attack run off.
So let's talk about what happened. New York expected the Junkrat and McCree with the Reinhardt and Zarya. When they didn't see that, they swapped off of the Pharah and onto the double sniper, doubling their odds for taking out Linkser.
Meko might have gobbled that one up. Meanwhile, the payload's still moving forward. Linkser getting pushed back a bit. Muma falls to that pulse bomb. And there goes Linkser. So they tried to engage with the Graviton Surge, but New York ready this time. Seemed like Meko ate that one, and that's going to be point B for New York. They're going to have about 3.5 minutes. Speaking of support ultimates going down, everything being used on all the teams right now. Dragon plays out, Libero with one. Muma gets a charge kill onto Janus, so one tank down on the Houston side. It's a brawl on the payload, but it looks like it's going New York's way. Here comes Linkser on the Doomfist, but there's only so much you can do on your own, and that is a completion for New York right off the bat. They've got one tick already. Libero pulled out of the air. He gets to reflect up just in time, but that is no health remaining. Jonak does get the kill onto Linkser. Oh, I can't believe Libero's still alive right now, but it may not do New York any good. Yeah, New York is going to have to give up point A.
I don't.
Linkser getting pushed away by Janus now. And here comes a Dragon Blade from Libero. He needs to have a heroic one. Gets two already. I'd say that's starting to look a bit heroic. Yep, there goes free. Libero decides to end this one right here, right now. But Jake comes in with the whole hog. Can they finish him off? They can with the reflect, but Muma with the Earth Shatter. Still, I don't know the numbers, if they are enough. Sound Barrier may just give them the sustain to do it. They've killed Meko. It would be crazy if they kept the payload going now. And the Dragon Strike comes through. Libero gets caught in it. Houston still pushing forward. A nice hook on the Savior B. If they complete point B, that is insanity. And they're going to do it.
Insanity, Doa. The Dragon Strike helping them. And
now they don't really have a lot of combo with it. They lose Rocket, so Savior B comes back. And now New York looks like they're finally ready to end this attack run. Libero pulls out the Dragon Blade just to make sure, and that'll do it. But man, what a great push. Yep. That's right, Jonak. Oh, waiting for Jake. He was ready, and oh, that's 4 members down. New York finding the picks early on, and you know, what did I say about taking point A just as fast? I think they're gonna do it.
Houston got too aggressive. New York was playing behind the statue outside of the Widowmaker line of sight, and they tried to engage in a spot where they could not be helped by the Widowmaker.
Either way here, Lynx are in trouble. Sabially hunts him down. We're into OT though. So now, again, all Houston needs to do is just shove New York off for a little bit to win the map. But there's another stick on Taimou. Rocket's in trouble as well. Sabially going crazy right now. He gets spree. Are you kidding me? New York with plenty of time to push. It looks like they will take point B. What is this map?
Jake's still alive. He's in the back line still. Houston.
Are you kidding me? This guy is crazy. Transcendence used by Jonak, and here comes Libero. He gets Boink, gets stunned by the Earthshatter, taken out as Lynxer comes back in with his own Genji ultimate. But Janice finds a kill on Amuma. Spree nearly DMAC. They need that Diva. Lynxer with half health is going to do nothing here. The payload moving forward, and New York. Jake, he can't stop them. New York does it. What a king's row that was!
To get the flashbang, doesn't hit it, but he does push Sabiel back all the way onto the flank.
Mano down, Rockus with another one. Finishing that kill off, self-destruct comes in. Meko just trying to delay as long as he can. He can't get back in his mech though. Jake right there in time. There goes Arc. Jonak with the Transcendence a bit late again. Oh no, he used it right after Houston got the point. That's going to be an ult again that they want back. Jonak's Transcendence is embedded. They're going to try. The dive comes in. We're into overtime. Nanoblade coming out for Libero. Cuts down Boink immediately. Looking for more. Looking for the kill on the opposite. Genji doesn't get it because of Rockus' Transcendence. Now the tanks for Houston diving in. Now diving out. Muma has to exit. Lynxer does get the kill onto Jonak though, so both ends out of commission. Pulse Bomb comes in. Didn't kill Arc, it looks like. That payload stalled out once more. Muma very, very low here. And it's only a matter of time, it looks like, as Boink falls. That overtime ticks away, and that is where it's going to stop for the Houston Outlaws.
Want to get on top of Big Earls. That's going to be hard with the Tac Visor.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to do anything with Lynxer raining bullets down on top of you. That's a big kill on Meko already, and he pushes back the rest of NYXL in a hurry. 2 minutes remaining for New York. Oh, Jonak. Don't fight this, the ultimate.
Rocket still has the Transcendence to deal with Libero and this Dragon Blade.
Yeah, Libero takes out Lynxer too. That's a big one. Cool Matt DMAC. Oh, right as the Transcendence comes in for Rockus here. There's the Dragon Blade. Libero gets Boink, and things starting to fall apart here a bit for the Houston Outlaws. They have forced it nearly to the end, but right as overtime is about to be
Fast as he can.
Tac Visor.
Great job.
Oh, we get Samuel Bees. He tries to duck through the doorway. Good start there. Arc in a lot of trouble way back there. Jake taken out. Jonak again finds him in the 1v1. And now Libero with that Dragon Blade has to turn and deal with Coolmat. Couldn't find the kill onto Boink. But New York still coming slightly out ahead in for the moment anyway. They've got the kills. Big sleep dart onto Coolmat too. He's out of the fight for long enough that they can deal with him. There's the self-destruct though. Mano having to dodge, ducks behind the payload, and it's nearly there. Mumo with like 10 HP before he goes down, and that is it. New York Excelsior will complete Route 66 and complete the sweep over the Houston Outlaws.
That could have been very different though if Sabiel had not gotten the kill in conjunction with Mono, catching Raucus out to give them room to free push that.